What's going on, YouTube? Come back at you with another video. So JAZ-O, the originator, has this up on his Instagram. I thought it was interesting. It's a story about Notorious B.I.G. Let's check it out. So JAZ-O is the originator. Reflections on Jay-Z, Big, and creating the triplet flow. So apparently this is a story from Hot New Hip Hop. JAZ-O said we had an extremely insightful and interesting talk with the OG himself, including this fond memory about Notorious Big. Here's what he shared. We never collaborated on anything that came out, but when I got my deal, Jay-Z, Irv Gotti, and myself had come back from London. We were basketball fiends at the time. After recording the album, I had a lot of free time on my hands. We would go to the basketball court, shoot around, and talk. If somebody was out there, we played 2-on-2, 3-on-3, or what have you. I saw Big out there a lot of times, and one day he came up and was like, "You think I don't know who you are? I know who you are." I was a street legend with lyrics, and we had done a couple of mixtapes, but mixtapes back then were actually cassette tapes with MCs rhyming over beats. My tapes got around. I had some tapes with me rhyming for like 45 minutes straight in Virginia, down to the Carolinas. Luke Skywalker had some of my stuff. You got to remember, this was before social media. This was before the internet. It was by word of mouth. Anyway, Big knew who I was, and we talked briefly. We didn't talk a lot or none of that. He was just probably doing his 1-2 in the park. We were just shooting around. It was funny because I would see him after the Bad Boy deal years later, and he'd be like, "I see you." And I just laugh, and he'd laugh. It'd be the same thing every time. "I see you." So JAZ-O reminiscing about his time with Notorious Big at the park. JAZ-O, obviously, he's been around for a long time in the game. He's done a lot more than a lot of people are aware of. Definitely an interesting story. He's got a lot of history. This is a dope story. Shout out to JAZ-O. Let me know what you guys think, though, in the comments. I appreciate you watching. Make sure you hit the like. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you leave some feedback. And make sure you ring the bell, too, if you're subscribed, so you don't miss out on any of the videos, if YouTube wants to give you the updates. I appreciate you watching, though. Peace.